yeah, on to the next one. I was just reading, sorry. So this is from Claudio. What's up, Stefan? That's not the question. So after the sales letter is done and ready for distribution, what's normally your next step? Do you hand it over to your ads team? Do you go to Facebook, ClickBank, email lists? The answer may be all of them, but if you're going after cold traffic, where would you normally start? And do you handle that yourself?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, it definitely depends on, the offer and a lot of other things like that. Like, Claudio, if it's for your own offer, what niche or category is it in? If you can share that in the chat, that'd be super duper. We'll give you a moment to do it. Senior market. Is it like physical product or an info product? Okay. And what's like the price point roughly? Give it just a second here to see. Okay, learn how to avoid caregiver burnout. Interesting category. So Claudio, is it for the caregivers, right? Or is it for the seniors who have caregivers? It's for the caregivers, right? For how do they basically care for aging seniors, but without becoming burned out, right? For something like that, I think you're gonna have a hard time. Right, cool, makes sense. Yeah, I think like, for example, like affiliates it's not impossible, but I don't think that, in fact, I mean, actually, honestly, there's so many buyers of like financial newsletters and even supplements are in that demo that it actually could work really well to those like lists and those, whether people are saying like mailing as an affiliate for you or they are, you're buying drops. I actually think that could work quite well. I mean, it's very unproven, but if you had the right email creators and the right sales letter and sales page, I actually think it could. But I think honestly, if it were me for something like that, I would probably try to get some ads working like on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and generate traffic that way. Because again, it's such a niche offer and kind of unique offer that I think you might have a hard time getting affiliates to be like, promote it until you have data. The big thing with affiliates too is like you generally don't want to bring an unproven offer to a bunch of affiliates and then it tanks and doesn't do well and then you blew your chance with them for forever. So I'd probably do like look at Facebook or YouTube. I mean, what I do personally, it just depends. Like, so I'm in a different place than a lot of people as well, though, where I have a lot of resources. So like, for example, we're doing an offer right now targeted towards like business owners and how to like kind of maximize their profit in like 5 different areas of their funnel. So it's like the ads, the landing page, the checkout page, upsells, and then email, like their post conversion sort of marketing stuff. And we're doing like breakdowns and examples for each of those sections. We're looking at a ton of different examples. And for the landing pages, it's like free plus shipping, lead gen, like selling a physical product, selling multiple quantities of physical products. We're doing basically breakdowns for all of that. And then we're doing like checklists for here's the stuff you should have on each of these funnel. Here's the things you should be doing. And then even templates for like, hey, follow these templates. Here's the template for how you can create this landing page or checkout page or these emails. Like, so we have always, or the ads, it's like all done for you templates. So for that, I mean, the team's helping to create a lot of the, like, I kind of mapped out that idea, but then I gave it to my team, and then Ben and Sabah and all those people are sort of like, and Chad Fallman are creating the product, like, all of the resources together that I've requested, then I'll shoot the product. And then from a marketing perspective, once the funnel is all built, my team will build it. And then, probably like Ben helping with ads and maybe like other people on cold traffic. And then it's after that all works, then I would potentially go to like affiliates and things like that. People have business owner lists. Like maybe I can get Frank Curran to mail for it, or Chance and Abdullah, or people like that. So yeah, but I probably just focus on cold, get my own ads working and get converting first. And then once I have data and I'm like, hey, look, this thing's a monster, then I would go to like affiliates and get them to promote it.
Awesome.
That was a nice plug, Stefan.
I'm stoked about it. It's gonna be sick. I mean, the course was looking so good.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for the promotions on that offer.
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, the price point we were talking about, it's gonna be like, bye, Jimmy, we love you too. I'm sad you're leaving, but I understand. The price was gonna be like $37. We're talking about like a shit ton of templates, like a checklist of visual examples. Like here's the elements that should be on every single one of these pages. Like, you know, like again, breakdowns of all these landing pages that are like, hey, here's why they're effective. Here's why they're working. Breakdowns of all these ads, breakdowns of all these checkout pages. Like, so basically if you have, whether you're like a coach or you have a free book funnel or you're selling physical products, whatever it is. And you know, a lot of it's e-com oriented for the most part. But obviously direct response applies to e-com in a million ways. It's like literally, I don't know, just will have a really positive impact for most people. And for $37, it's for sure like I mean, it's shaping up to be a product we could charge like $9.97 for, but we just want like a cheap front end. I mean, cheap price wise, obviously, we want like a low ticket front end. So we're going to make it $37, even though the value is going to be, me, I over deliver. Anyway, I'll shut up about it, but I'm super stoked. I can't wait to get live.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.